Hello, my dear students. How are you today? I hope you are fine. I am Mohammad Fazlur Rahman, Senior English Teacher, Majesty School and College, Sector 14 branch. You know, due to coronavirus, your school is closed. Your study is hampering. So, Milestone is beside you. Milestone is always trying to help you. As a part of that help, Milestone has taken an awesome initiative for helping you. That is video class. Through video class, all the teachers are trying to help you. As a part of our video class, today I am going to teach you English first paper for class 6. Today I'll teach you model question number 20 from Navodaya English Grammar and Composition, page number 349. Today our online class number is 14. Okay. In this model question, in first passage, you will read for MCQ. If you read this passage properly, you will be able to learn how to answer the MCQ. And if you learn properly, you will be able to answer the MCQ properly. Okay, let's start the passage. Once a lion was sitting beside a river. Suddenly he looked at his own reflection and thought, my mane is too old. I need a new hairstyle. So the lion wanted to change his old mane. Mane means hair. The lion then roared, I am the king of the jungle, and this unruly mane does not fit a king. That's why he dipped his paw into the river and tried desperately to smooth his mane. So he was trying to smooth his mane. So some other animals of the jungle also came to the lion and suggested in different way. So now see how did they suggested. Flap it all up. That will suit you. The zebra said. So zebra told, flap it all up, that will suit you. Yes, it will even look better with a bit of color to match your mustache, the giraffe added. Giraffe added with the zebra that if he messes his mustache, it will be even better. What about a few ribbons? The vulture asked. Vulture told, if the lion puts some ribbons on his head, it will be better. Then cried the hyena, I know a paper crown is what you need. Lion told that a paper crown can be the solution. A snake was passing silently. Seeing the king here, he simply raised his head. What do you think I should do, snake? The king asked. So lion asked the snake that what should he do to change his hairstyle? Okay, what the snake said, you see, if a king is a wise king, nobody cares about his hairstyle. The snake said with a hissing sound. The king stared at the snake for some time. Then he smiled and kissed the snake. Wow. That means the lion liked the suggestion of the snake. Oh, why am I so vain? Am I not the king of the jungle? Roared the lion. He shook his head from side to side to shake his mane back into place. From now on, I promise to be a wise king, not bother about my looks. The lion roared. So the lion thought actually he should not care about his hair. He is the king. So, however, He looks like it's okay for him. Okay, next. Okay, you read the passage now. You have to answer these questions for MCQ. You see, this is as MCQ is wise. I have arranged for you. Okay. Once a lion was sitting beside a river. Here the word beside is similar to. Okay, there are four options. You have to choose the best option or the correct one. Okay, there is A, B, C, D. So here beside, close to, back to, next to, near to. For your convenience, so that you can understand easily, I have marked it with yellow color. So here answer will be C, next to. Second one, suddenly he looked at his own reflection and thought, my mane is too old. Here reflection means shade, recover, open, image. So answer will be image. A snake was passing by silently. Which of the following word is not a synonym of the word silently? Synonym means similar meaning. Which is not? Noisily, passively, lightly, mutely. These three indicate same meaning. So not so noisily is not the synonym. It's opposite. So noisily will be answer. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, 4. A snake was passing by silently. The term passing by means going, dying, thinking, running. Which one will be answer? Going. Good, good, very good. Okay. From now on, I promise to be a wise king. What does promise mean? So promise means what? Truth, truthful, swear, oath. The answer will be swear. So it is the similar promise and swear will be the similar meaning. If a king is a wise king, nobody cares about his hairstyle. Which of the following words has opposite meaning to wise? So what is the opposite of wise? Foolish. So clever not, meritorious not, intelligent not. So obviously it will be foolish. Next. The lion was dissatisfied with his reflection, mane, shadow, tail. It will be mane. Here, the lion wanted to change his hairstyle. The lion was sitting beside where? A forest, a pond, a river, a canal. Beside a river is the first line of the passage you read. The suggestion of the snake was wise, bad, irritating, funny. Obviously wise because the lion accepted the suggestion of the snake. So it was wise. Okay. 10 MCQ finished. So how will you write in your exam? You will just write answer to the question number 1. Then you give A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then which is answer you write. Suppose number 7 answer is B. So give 7 and put the option B only with the word. Like this, you need not to write all the questions in your answer script. You understood? Yes, I think you practiced in previous classes as well. Okay, now passage 2. Okay, this passage 2 you will have to read for question answer. If you read this passage properly, you will be able to answer all the questions. So we can start passage 2. Okay, passage 2. Mariam is a student of class 6 in a government school in Rajshahi. Her mother works in an office and her father is a businessman. Mariam is very fond of her aunt, her father's sister. So who is Mariam's aunt? Mariam's father's sister, Surya Begum, who lives in another part of the same town. So what is the name of her aunt Surya Begum. On Fridays, she often goes to her aunt's place and spend time with her. So Surya Begum, she goes to Mariam goes to Surya Begum's house and she spends some time with her. Surya Begum is a retired school teacher. She is a widow and lives alone. Her husband died 3 years ago. Her two daughters are married and live with their families abroad. So Surya Begum had two daughters, but they are not living in this country. They are living abroad. They talk to her over telephone and come to visit her whenever they get time. So sometimes they come to home, they come to country to meet with their mother. Surya Begum has a lot of free time. She is retired, so she has a lot of free time. She spends her time in reading books, watching TV, visiting friends and relatives. Sometimes she writes letters to her old colleagues. Uh, what is colleagues? Working in a same institution or same place. Okay. Suppose, uh, suppose Mr. Zia is my colleague. So you know Mr. Zia, yes? Yes. But nowadays, she often gets bored of doing all these things. She wants to do something more meaningful, something that would do good to others. So she's bored with the usual work she wants to do, which will be helpful for the other people. Okay. She is planning to establish an old people's home in her locality. You know old people homes? Yes. She knows some elderly people live all alone. They have no one to take care of them. They often feel helpless and miserable. They need care and support. So old people sometimes they don't have anyone to talk with them to care them. Uh, they feel helpless and miserable. So they need support. So if you have any grandparents, okay, you can take care of them, you can talk with them, they will be happy. Okay. As a part of her plan, Surya Begum started to visit families. She talks to number of people, that means many people. She tries to find out the problems of elderly people in their families. She understands that old people are lonely and often they become sick. They have nobody to look after them. So old people sometimes they don't have anyone to look after them. So Surya Begum is planning to establish a home for the old people. Okay. On Fridays, she often takes Mariam with her on these visits. Mariam has already become very friendly with some of the old men and women. So Mariam sometimes visits old, old people with her aunt. They all love Mariam very much. She tells them about her school friends, her studies, her family, and they often tell her funny stories, fairy tales, ghost insights. This is the end of the passage. Now, on the basis of this passage, you have been given some question answer. Okay. So, what is the first question? What class is Mariam in? So, in the passage, what have you seen? What class Mariam reads in? Mariam reads in class 6. So, in the first line of the passage, Mariam is a student of class 6 in a government school. So, Mariam is a student of class 6. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be Mariam is a student of class 6. I have written the answer for you. Okay. If you want to add more, you can add. Mariam is in class 6 in a government school. Okay. What are her father and mother? Her father is a businessman and mother works in an office. Okay, instead of her, you can write Mariam's father is a businessman and mother works in an office. Who is Mariam fond of? Mariam is fond of her aunt Surya Begum. Who? What is Surya Begum? Surya Begum is a retired school teacher. Now she lives alone. But nowadays she often gets bored of doing all these things. Who gets bored and why? Surya Begum, Mariam's aunt, now often gets bored of doing her usual work that she does to pass her free time. Surya Begum now free and she sometimes feels boring of her usual work. So because why she feels bored? Because she does not feel interest in her usual work, and this type of works seem meaningless to him. He wants to do something more meaningful, which will help the others. Okay, you understood? Understood? During the exam, you need not to write the question. Just you write the answer to the question number 2. Then you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this here. Okay, you understood? Yes. Hope so. Okay. Now passage 3. Passage 3 is about is for information transfer and true false. So from this passage you have to answer information transfer and true false. Okay, it is very interesting. It is about an ant and Mr. Grasshopper. Okay, you know what is ant and grasshopper? I have given picture for you. You see, this is first one is grasshopper and second one is an ant. Okay, it is about them. Okay, read what is written here. While Mr. Ant worked on his farm, Mr. Grasshopper sang happily in the warm sun. And when he stopped, he sat and admired the beautiful countryside all around him. So Mr. Ant worked on his farm. On the other hand, Grasshopper sang happily. He enjoyed the beautiful countryside all around him. He looked at the leaves on the trees, the green fields, the fishermen's boats on the sea. Then Mr. Grasshopper fell asleep. While Mr. Grasshopper slept quietly in his chair, Mr. Ant continued to work on his farm for many days, weeks, and months. He was busy in his fields, and as soon as his crops were ready, he stored the grain in the granary. Granary means storehouse, where Mr. Ant kept his collected food. So while Mr. Grasshopper enjoyed his leisure, Mr. Ant worked hard from morning till night. Okay. So it is about a story about a hardworking and a lazy one. Okay, you have seen in the picture, you can see this one is enjoying on the leaves, but this one is collecting food. Okay. Now information transfer. Complete the following table with the information given in the passage. From that passage, you have to fill up this. How will you do? You see 1, 2, 3. There are 3 columns. There are some gaps. Okay, A, B, C, D, E. 5 gaps. If you answer this 5 correctly, you will get 5 marks. Very easy. Okay. So who or name you have to write here. Event or activity. What did they do? What or where done. So Mr. Grasshopper. So what you can write in this blank? In the passage, you have to find out what you can write. Okay. In the passage, work on his farm. The Mr. Grasshopper sang happily. You can write this, or admired the beautiful countryside. So first one you can write admired the beautiful country. I've written the answer for you. First one is admired the beautiful countryside. B. Okay. Then he enjoyed. He enjoyed what? What he enjoyed? He enjoyed his leisure. So Grasshopper enjoyed his leisure. So here you can write enjoyed and here his leisure. And Mr. And what did he do? He collected food and stood grain in his granary. You can write collected food and stood granary, or you can write only stood grain in his granary. So like this, okay, you remember that this one you need not to copy. This box you will not copy. You will just write the answer like this. Answer to the question number 3A. Then you give A, B, C, D, E, and you write only the answer. So you must not copy the box, or you will not copy the box. Okay, clear? Yes. Okay, from the above passage, you have another 5 true and false. If the answer is true, you have to write 3. If the answer is false, you have to write F. Okay, let's see. Mr. Ant was lazy. What have you learned in the passage? Mr. Ant was lazy? No, then it is false. So if it is false, then you have to give correct answer. I have written shortcut CA, correct answer. So what is the correct answer? Mr. Ant was hardworking. So false, then you have to write correct. If you do not give the correct answer, you will not get the full marks. Next one, Mr. Grasshopper worked very hard throughout the warm days. It is also false because Mr. Grasshopper did not work hard throughout the warm days at all. Okay. Next question. While Mr. Grasshopper was enjoying his leisure, Mr. Ant also joined him. Is true or false? Obviously, it is false. While Mr. Grasshopper was enjoying his leisure, Mr. Ant worked hard from morning till night. Next one. Mr. Ant stood grain in his granary. Yes, that's true. So answer will be only 3. Mr. Grasshopper admired the beautiful countryside all around him. That is also true. So you have to write the answer like this. You must not copy the question sentence. You will just write the answer. 5 answer you have to write. Okay. You understood? I hope you understood. Okay. Next, you have a fill in the blanks. 4 number question. So fill in the blanks with close. Close means you will be given a box like this and some close here. From these words, you have to fill up this passage. Okay. Okay, read the passage and try to fill it up. Honesty is the best policy. There lived a woodcutter in a dash. From there, what would be suitable word? In a village. Yes, there will be village. One day his egg slipped and dashed in the river while he was dashed the wood. So slipped and which one will be? Fell. Fell in the river while he was, which one will be here? Cutting the wood near a river, but he dashed no money to buy eggs. So which one can be given? He had no money to buy eggs. The dash began to cry. So what can you write? He began to cry. There is a word he. He began to cry. Here he is small, but it is after the full stop. We have to write capital. He began to cry. Suddenly he saw dash fairy before him. So what can be given? Here will be one article. That is A. So he saw a fairy before him. She took pity, dash him. This is there will be a preposition. Here is on him. She dipped into the river. Dash came back with a golden egg. So what can be suitable here? And came back with a golden eggs. Dash the woodcutter strongly demanded his iron. So what can be here from there? But the woodcutter strongly demanded his iron eggs. Finally, she brought his iron eggs from the water. She became pleased with him for his honesty. You see, what is the moral of this story? Honesty is the best policy. As the woodcutter was honest, so he got back his own eggs. And you know, other two eggs also gifted to the woodcutter. Okay. So I have written the answer for you here as well. You can see the answer. Okay. That's all my class. Okay. Today now I'm giving you homework. Homework. Learn all items from Model Question 20, Navodaya book, page 349 to 351. Okay. Thanks all for watching my video class. I hope you will be benefited from my class. You enjoy the class. If you need any help, you can ring me. My number is 01712575989. Again, 01712575989. Thank you very much for enjoying the class. I hope you will not come out so in this dangerous time. If you stay home, I hope you will stay safe. I pray for you for your staying safe. Please pray for me. Thank you very much.